Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back on Espresso Live with Sportsman, your sports weekly show. Amel is back with us. How are you, Amel?
I'm good, better now, after a long absence.
And okay, we also have Coach Moise Poida from the Galaxy Football Club. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
So you've been busy lately with the Vanuatu preparation to send all the athletes to Vanuatu's participation in the Commonwealth Games. So how is it? How is the preparation going?
Very hard, busy, but well, it's going well. We're happy now because we are finalized pretty much everything. All the athletes are registered. They are getting ready for the games. So a lot of them are going to leave for training camp, actually, in 2 weeks. We will have, for example, boxing and para-athletics and beach volleyball and weightlifting who will attend those camps. So some will be in New Zealand, some will go straight in England. So that's great for their preparation, especially knowing that during COVID it was really hard for them to travel and compete. Yeah. So now we see that we are going back to normal, which is great, and we're happy about that. And I can tell you that officially we'll have 8 sports.
That
will compete. So if I'm not wrong, we will have athletics, beach volleyball, boxing, judo, para-athletics with a shot put, para-powerlifting, table tennis, and weightlifting. So it's a good delegation, and then we are happy about it.
So the games are starting. When does the game start?
So the opening ceremony will start on the 28th of July. I think we'll have just some pre-boxing competition on the 27th. And the games will finish on the 8th of August with the closing ceremony. And the Team Vanuatu should stay the entire time and hopefully as long as possible on the competition. So that will be up to the athletes. But the delegation will leave Vanuatu on the 21st of July. So guys, if you want to come and support the sport, it's going to be at 7 a.m. Team Vanuatu, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, you can say bye from
Facebook.
Yes, exactly. So yes, we're very excited about it.
Okay, so Vanuatu is participating in the national competition, and some of the athletes were in the Pacific Games as well. So
yes, and they did great too. So that's good. We're also glad of them. They achieved actually a lot, knowing again that they couldn't compete internationally for a long. So we had a couple welcome back ceremony for them. Oh. We are preparing this. It's a bit in the middle with the Commonwealth and Pacific mini. Our team. Congratulate them.
So yes, I about international competition. So Coach Moise. So some you former player below football former player below Tafea FC, or you've been representing to Vanuatu or international competition. So you savvy give him small presentation to you to everyone.
Yes, I think we've been playing long time the competition here only before. Now it's in Sikama FC Champions League. First time I'm only recognized from Fiji 99. Me pin start to me got me got 19 years low age, and me participate low league as in 2009, and then me from 1999 to 2009 and me finish play low time now. So I know only came one amiga to Narvala qualify for World Cup, Nations Cup, all South Pacific game, mini game, some relatively left. So yeah, experience lo participate lo one regional competition. Yeah, feeling him, yes.
Yung prize lo represent Vanuatu lo
Correct. Yeah.
or competition also.
Yes.
So you said that small role play you some inside the football. Okay, so misalnya say you coach, pay you got one different role too. Lo
Yeah, me work with some competition manager. Role play me provide them one schedule. Every end of season or beginning of season, me ready one whole season calendar. So me provide them all schedule. Me make them all provide them all competition calendar.
so different
Yes,
categories too.
correct. Lo league me play got close up 7 competition. Championship, you got all opening knockout, you got Super Cup, you got President's Cup, you got Province of Origin. So itu masuk every category. He got me got 30 clubs lo running lo senior level lo first division, second division with them Premier division. Then we got all women too, women's competition we run them too. Then we run them youth league competition too lo under 15 mo under 12. So me play that me work me organize them all game, me provide them all schedule, me prepare and feel, me make sure referee, me make sure say every weekend me play. So time say got all some falamat somehow me council tu lo patu ata so me mas reschedule all game in the mulo time lo kata from me got one game me schedule finish lo sade so me mas look what time no me mas put me lo either Wednesday or Tuesday. So I got blended challenge them, but after work lo 1 season or 2 seasons me come use them. So everything me go back on. Do one hour for for 2 months, and now within 8 weeks we must play more than 200 games lo 8 weeks. So. Now me started to finish na camp I finish lo 23 July the Premier and then first mo second division me lo public holiday.
So I think you should finish some result too.
In period of team ligo spell 12 weeks people in come back but then no got me flame must play
you manage most of the side flow competition flow so how nice you by only colo only no
Galaxy been one coach time where me play me been some Galaxy me been qualify after finish me go back with some competition manager PVFA then former defender block Galaxy where me Diego and me coach after that when me finish me must back lo Brazil from COVID mami play me been lose lo mia le na your family play mia so me must go back so time me go back then me take over lo role ya so me competition manager me coach block Galaxy same time and then me use lo make a plan de work same time but all got the pressure play me no small me high pen me use them as a soccer player. Must take a pressure more time when you want so time high pressure so me right me come part lo life lo me finish lo you have make them do something one time mo you have manage more pressure play him same time.
So preparation na yan block club what time na ba yun po yung di
all game will start on number 4 August so Galaxy pa mi out lo play lo number 30 July pa mi fly out lo jam finish fly lo mo fly out lo play lo ko taon lo New Zealand and preparation start good I fly been lo some plan de player as Yumi we Galaxy mi save mi fly lo some 9 players and all face 11 players Rally out go from walk lo Brazil and Australia and then so it's just out recently go and then Robertsoni out from now COVID Pe panifle come back robeson next Tuesday. Tuesday robeson come back robeson with them Diego. Come back same time lo assist me lo coaching team and then robeson come back also number 10 lo Galaxy. So me one could push lo Galaxy FC and even though me play plan players only out but me play still got all players block play even experienced players. No every two club when me play New Zealand mo listako. Pe one something hemi good lo history me se egari pin ko lo final one time. Pin ko lo final 3 time. Out lo every narvala Pacific Island country or not even ko lo final 3 tafe pin ko and then amigali pin ko 2 time.
Okay.
So pehemi anu minus sama kami go through. And pool we Galaxy mista play mista lo pulei we tem something li lelepet tigat balance lo pa ini dalam se lo quality I balance pulei mi balance that from ikat champion pro Solomon Island we mi Central Coast ikat champion pro Tahiti and then ikat champion pro Papua New Guinea Lake City. And then kalau kalian man good for competition and first game by me against Lake City, so look forward for winning game ya first, blokaran first trip, by me no got possibility.
So reality boys with them coaching team in
preparation is tako full swing. Me play no se mako semular wala team play two objective every week. Lost lo training, me play train for championship and then me play start prepare me for the training too from only so to get something I must manage him. Kalau mereka bisa ikat one good balance so you know track to muscle boy suppose you starting about only from by lo mi kat game of night
no finish no 1 week no after you
like so I mean no but mi voulais ça là.
Oh yes, mi savais c'est pas kata full up football fans mo full up pa yo disturb bien lo all games to you like you got one message so you want them all fans.
Oh, ini kat we play mi lo support them all players play mi ini support mol kata through lo message mi basem lo Facebook tayo lo one post about Galaxy bla 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 make sure you lift moral lo kata imi no taw na moral and imi sa mi no katu team lo ko kalau mi katu team lo tu lo ko this time oli OFC mi kamo ten one format where mi la one team no mo plo Vanuatu bloco so this time Galaxy mi no mo team lo pot fila mi no mo team lo Vanuatu mi represent them o team lo Galaxy mi represent them Vanuatu yana. So we think you should proud say you got one team hemiko and you should give a moral support lol kata plo encourage small kata plo ko mo mega want something. Hemeno hemi help one because you man Vanuatu you got lo no way we talk to is have push to moral play me. You mean all small white man me stop one kami kat hemi stalo he push to me finish. You mean no you mean it lo push to me. I think hemi and we look forward to support play every man. Block give him full support lo Galaxy mitra out lo bisa lo number 8 July.
Well, lo side lo espresso team lo sportsman we la wishing you good luck lo.
Thank you.
OFC competition ya mo ating misare se by all games by broadcast them live lo
Yes,
OFC
page,
so anyone we want to follow them up all game first game we start lo
number 4 August.
I think I got more update lo page lo Galaxy o OFC.
Yes.
Thank you too much lo time to you Coach Moise.
Thank you too much to Expresso lo sabi invite them me lo give him out some update on the moment about preparation local thank you only.
Thank you too much.
Bye.
So we talk about Vanuatu Tanna Rally next. So we have the president and the Vanuatu Rally Chapmpionship. Nelson will be join us in a few minutes. So, yes, now we have Nelson, the president of the ASPPV, and he's vice president. So, can you introduce yourself?
Firstly, thank you for having us today. It's a pleasure for myself and Victor to be here. Okay, so my name is Nelson Law, president of the VRC, and with me is my vice president, Victor Korikalo. We're super excited to be here today to talk about the Rally Tanna. I guess, to introduce ourselves, we've just become the president and vice president of the committee. Maybe some of you know us from our rally team, the Tamafira rally team, the first Vanuatu Rally Club. We super excited to also now be part of the management of the Vanuatu Rally Championship.
Nice. So you mentioned the first Vanuatu Rally Club. How did it start?
So ACPV, Automobile Club de Povila, was established in 1975 by a group of friends, family, and of course motor enthusiasts. They've been hosting a lot of rallies since then, primarily here in Port Vila. And finally now, when we took control of the board, the first thing we wanted to do was brand. That's why we came up with the Vanuatu Rally Championship. On a global scale, rally is known as the World Rally Championship. So we wanted to be more recognizable on a global scale as well, which is why we came up with the VRC.
That's great. That's a good initiative. And are you recognized globally? Or?
I think it's already happening.
Yeah.
With our Facebook platform, we've got good connections throughout our community as well. So definitely our global presence is growing, especially in nearby regions such as New Zealand, New Caledonia, and Australia, where motor racing is already very prominent.
Can I add on a little bit? Sorry. I think also talking about our own brand before we move on to the committee and assisting on that, and speaking about our international presence, which is a reason why the whole committee also pretty much nominated us and pushed us. You guys take charge. Was with our own rally team, we started something new that the older rally teams weren't doing, which was going live on Facebook during our races. So that's where we kind of gained some more and more viewers. As you know, there's COVID around the world, so a lot of rally associations and competitions around the world were halted. So all these motor fans wanting to watch a rally, but nobody could. So while we were racing out at Devil's Point and people could see Nelson and I live, I'm his co-pilot, so they could hear us, negotiate, doing our teamwork inside the rally car. Then we were getting, like 6,000, 7,000 views on one little short ride. And you'll see all these viewers from Europe, America, and we're getting a lot of excitement and everything. So the momentum started to build up from there. The old clubs saw how we were branding, marketing, and just putting that new edge to the teams and racing now, showing the new style. So they pretty much just pushed it over to us. And then we were crazy enough to go with a crazy event to start off with as well.
Oh, yes.
It's rolling, it's happening.
We can see it's a big jump. If we can say
First big challenge.
So, kind of started.
I think it started from the original club members. They've always wanted to do a rally outside of Port Vila. And also, looking on a global scale, there's no such thing as a rally on a live volcano. A rally, you have rally in Kenya through a safari type situation, but no such thing as a rally on a live volcano. So that's where the idea came from, and now we're trying to get it done.
Nice. So what's the parkour of the rally?
So it's going to be a 2-day rally. So the rally is held on the 12th and 13th of August this year. Thursday, we're going to be up high on the ash plains with the background. It's roughly a 12-inch each who's going to be the fastest. Day 2, this is where it's really exciting. We come down to the base of the volcano, and it's going to be an event called Rally Cross. So this is where we have 2 to 3 cars all in the same lane, trying to see who's going to be the fastest. So very, very exciting for spectators, and also a new initiative for the drivers and their teams.
And it's good footage. I'm talking to the photographer.
So how long did the from the idea grounds and talk with the local chiefs there, and now you are still going towards the preparation. So how was it to manage all that preparation?
So I guess, like Nelson mentioned, it's always been a dream and something they've always thought about and kind of roughly planned. But Nelson and I were just elected, remember was it?
Yes.
To come up to put together this really awesome big event. Luckily for us, we have a very big network of friends, and as a matter of fact, our great great grandfather comes from White Sands, from where the volcano is. So, and like Nelson mentioned as well, is how we ourselves VRC is people headed on the racing track in the world on the live volcano. So we thought we're trying to rebrand the WRC, show how unique stage we have here. WRC actually hosts stages on all continents of the world. So in Oceania, New Zealand, we want to open this radar and show them, look guys, this is something that we want to host a great event down there. Not only that, show them that we have a great rally stage, but also show our great culture, how rich in culture we have, beautiful scenery, visit the volcano, all the touristic tours as well. So, which is why we've partnered up with VTO. Very, very, grateful to have them on board as well as a major sponsor of ours. And actually package this as a tourism package as well. There are a lot of international drivers that join us for these events every year in Port Vila, and bring a lot of their friends and families. As a matter of fact, we've got two teams from one from Newcastle and one from New Zealand that are coming over with their families and friends. So they'll be filling up hotels here as well as on Tanna. And this is what we're trying to show everyone, the bigger picture, that it's not just a rally event down there, but these are things that we can bring down to the economy to stimulate, the economy on Tanna, to get us ready after not only Tanna, but Vanuatu as a whole, to show them that it's a sports tourism destination as well. So we have November. We've done a lot of recon, a lot of homework, a lot of late nights.
And it was supposed to be in April too, and then because of the lockdown,
COVID.
so
Yeah.
I mean, you still manage. I mean, within just a few months, it's a hell of a job to do that.
But then it happens at the best moment because the borders are reopening and now you can have a person from abroad, so that's great.
Yeah, that is great, and I think we're very glad to partner up with the right people, and the people from Tanna. We're very grateful. They're looking at the future as well. They see what this is going to bring for them. They're willing to, they've given us the approval, authorization to use the volcano, the ash planes, and all that. We make sure we're approaching this in a way that we respect the culture, the environment, and the area and the people as well. So that's how we're going to be organizing the event. All the custom ceremonies are done properly. Even our recons develop.
I don't normally drink coffee, but I wanted this rally to happen, so now
now it's
FYI.
Fair enough.
So it was good. And yeah, so we got all the crews from all the customers, and it's happening. It's awesome.
So how many cars?
Yeah, I was going to ask also. It's a good question because about the logistics, you need and have everything ready, like good organization to bring everything there. So how did it happen? How did you do?
A lot of thinking and a lot of planning putting into this, and we've got a great team behind us. A lot of young, energetic, dynamic team. It's still the first event, so there will be some stuff that we might miss out on. I think also working might have make sure this will be a great event. So we're looking at not only we're looking at make this becoming an annual event. So this first inaugural event would be our chance to create as much content that we could use for future events and market this properly for the future and for more people around the world to view, so that they can see what we have to offer here, apart from just racing, but your family comes over and they also enjoy as well. Yeah,
So how many cars at the end?
is that the case?
So in total, it's going to be a combination of 10 rally cars.
Okay.
So of the 10 rally cars, 8 are from drivers here in Vanuatu, and then we have 2 international competitors. So we have a very prominent competitor flying over from New Caledonia. His name is Jerome Martinati. He's going to be renting a vehicle here. Unfortunately, with COVID and stuff like that, a little bit tricky to organize the freight. But then also very exciting, we have a gentleman by the name of Andrew Hawkswood. So Andrew Hawkswood was 2017 New Zealand Rally Champion. So he's a really, really big name in the motorsports world. You know, you Google his name, it's everything to do with cars. And we mentioned the World Rally Championship. They're actually coming down to New Zealand at the end of September. And Andrew is actually going to definitely, it's going to be exciting to have Andrew here. He's also just going to continue to drive our goal to grow our international presence.
So he's coming with his own car, or?
He's coming with something very special.
Oh.
So
He's surprised.
He's been here in the past. He's come here with some sedan style rally cars. But this time he's coming with a pickup truck that's designed to race.
Pickup truck?
Exactly.
Exactly. To jump.
He's going to be hitting the biggest jumps on the volcano. It's going to be really exciting, actually very new for our group as well. So yeah, it will be great to see him down on Tanna in that truck. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Wow,
Looking
that's
forward
exciting.
to this,
Yeah.
Yes. I'll just be back from the games, but I'll just jump on another plane to go in Tanna.
Exactly. So in addition to rally cars, we're going to have around 10 bikes and quads. So yeah, in total, 10 rally cars, 10 bikes and quads, all racing to see who's the fastest for Rally Tanna. Sounds crazy, but it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, of course.
So yes, that's that's really exciting. And so you mentioned the video is going to prepare some package for the fans who wants to travel there.
Yes, correct. So, like we mentioned, we're working with VTO to try and put together special tour packages for this event, so families and friends, both locally and internationally, can benefit from special packages that just deal with VTO. You'll have your food, accommodation, and tours all into one package, where you can visit the volcano, go to the Blue Cave, and then watch the rally at the end of the event. So all the fans and spectators can have a look and plan the trip down to Tanna as well. So exciting.
Yeah, it's really good tourism,
This year
pro
is
international
really
tourism.
sports tourism.
So
They are aiming.
that's why they've come on board with us as our major sponsor. The whole event is tailored towards going down to Tanna, enjoying the sightseeing, Blue Cave, volcano, and then watching the rally at the end of the trip. So something new for VTO to be partnering with. Definitely is in line with their goals and mission.
What a great weekend if you can do that.
You do that in all
Exactly.
weekends then. Are there future race that you are planning around?
So yeah, definitely. Like our goal, is to have exciting events for the drivers and teams, but then also exciting events for our fans. And our fans that come to the race to watch the race, but then also our fans on an online basis, through YouTube Live, Facebook Live, all that kind of stuff. So that's our main goal, and definitely we have Rally Tanna, which is the first ever for the club to go outside of Port Vila to do a race. We have some other exciting rallies that we're going to be announcing next year, but for the time being, let's focus on this amazing Rally Tanna.
So the live, it will be on your Facebook page. Where can
I think it's going to be a combination. It's going to be on our Facebook page, so Vanuatu Rally Championship.
Good. You're sure no one will miss it?
Yes, and I'm sure that there will be many fans on the wall watching, because it's
A unique stage. And,
Definitely.
it's a live volcano. I mean,
Yeah, that's
exactly,
it.
exactly.
Also, just to mention as well our naming rights sponsor, Titan Effects. So they are our naming rights sponsor. They're one of the major sponsor for this event, which is helped us make sure this event will happen. Apart from hosting this event and trying to bring some development back to the island and bring some sports tourism moving back and forth there. So we've been down there. Apart from scope the tracks and stuff for the race and the event, we're also looking at a big community project that's going to be happening down there from. So that's yet to be released, but that's definitely in the works, and it's going to be something that we'd like to wish to as annually. Different things that the communities and the villages need down there is what we'll be bringing down there too. So that's what I want to do for the people of Tanna and Vanuatu as a whole as we move on to the other islands next year.
Can they get in touch with you?
Well, for the time being, we've already secured most of our major sponsors, with VTO and Titan Effects coming on board. Also, not to forget Vanuatu Beverage and Bread Bank. But definitely businesses or companies that also give them certain exposure championship and also down for Rally Tanna.
That's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for your time, and also a big congratulations to you and your board to organize such exciting event. So we are all looking forward, and we wish you all the luck for the organization, but also for the race team Tamafia.
Thank you very much for having us today. Really appreciate it.
And hope to see you guys down there.
Yes, exactly.
Finger
Yes,
crossed.
finger crossed, finger crossed.
He's always at all our rallies, so
So yes, so you heard. The race will start on the 12th. It will be on Friday 12th and 13th. So it will be also broadcasted live. So if you don't have the chance to go there, you can follow on the VRC page. Thank you for coming to the Sports Mile, and we'll see you all next week again on the next episode.